It's time for Outdoors Bound with George and Olaf, sponsored by Lynchburg Arms and Indoor Shooting Range.
Outdoors Bound this morning, we're talking about one of the tastiest fish that swim in Virginia waters.
Tilefish are relatively easy to catch, but they're not easy to get to. However, as our George and Olaf reports, they are worth the effort.
Another tuna coming in.
Pretty work.
That's a rush, but on Smoke Show Sport Fishing out of Virginia Beach, when the time and the conditions are right, there's a bonus catch.
Deep dropping for tilefish.
That's a nice tilefish right there.
Tilefish, they run deep, put up a heck of a fight, and they taste good. Sometimes, especially when there are kids on board, trolling for tuna, mahi, and billfish can get a little tedious. So in between those big game fish, Captain Jay Brooks and First Mate Leah Harn like to slow things down and target those tasty eaters. It's a deep drop, 200 feet or more.
We drop some squid all the way down to the bottom. We'll wait for a little bite.
And when the hookups come, that's when the real, spelled R-E-E-L, work starts. Bringing those tiles to the surface can take a little effort, but the payoff comes in smiles and what I like to call beer batter motivation, fish for the freezer.
They're delicious. They're a good white meat.
There he is. He's coming at it.
But just because you're bottom fishing doesn't mean you're taking a break on the big game. Teasers are set out to draw in mahi. Casting to them on light tackle is pure adrenaline. Putting fish in the boat, especially with kids on board, is what Captain Jay says it's all about.
It's very special to me whenever we have like junior anglers, and so you can tell how amped up they are. It doesn't matter if it's a tilefish, it doesn't matter if it's, a mahi that, maybe someone like you or I wouldn't be like super impressed with, but I mean, that's their first mahi, and so, and it's beautiful and they get to see it jump out there, and so then they get to fight it.
How y'all doing, folks? Most deep drop trips for tilefish are run during the warmer spring and summer months, but they book up fast. That's why I'm telling you about this fantastic fishing opportunity in November. So if you're thinking about booking a deep drop charter, time to do it right now.
And George, the holidays right around the corner. My wife and I have been talking about it's more sometimes about experiences than actual gifts.
Right, yeah. We're talking about giving gifts of experience. That tilefish trip, because they have to run 50 to 70 miles out, it's an all-day adventure. Yeah. There are shorter inshore trips on the salt, as well as guide trips on freshwater lakes and rivers too. I'm gonna be honest with you, up front, it's gonna cost you some money. But the investment is worth it. The thing about experience trips is memories are made. You take your kids on a trip like that, catch a lot of fish, have a lot of fun. I guarantee it'll immortalize you. Your kid's going to be telling their grandkids about that special day, and gifts don't get much better than that.
Absolutely not. Thanks, George.